people, it's Rickita and I'm back with another video. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys how to remove student loans from your credit reports. So here is an example of some student loans, U.S. Department of Education, that could be on your credit reports. I'm going to show you guys how to actually remove them. And if you look on Credit Karma, you'll see that they'll say, hey, an account was removed from your file. This is what it's going to look like. So I'm going to show you guys how to remove them, and I'm going to show you guys how to actually fill out a dispute letter to actually remove those accounts from your credit reports. Now, we previously, in the last video, we previously went over removing late payments. So if you got late payments and if you had those late payments, you need to remove them, please go to that video to learn how to actually remove those late payments from your credit reports. Right now, we're going to go over student loans. And if this is your first time watching my video, maybe you have student loans you're working to remove, make sure you guys subscribe. Or even if you guys are already watching my videos, make sure you guys are subscribed to my channel. It's free to just press the button to subscribe. I definitely want to reach 100K this year. That's my goal in subs. So make sure you guys subscribe. Now, let's not waste any time. Let's get right on into it, because I don't want this video to take forever. So when it comes down to student loans, we have to send letters to the credit bureaus to remove these student loans from your credit reports. Now, I do have an example of a student loan here, so you guys can see what it will look like, on what the account will look like, to see if you want to get it deleted. Now, I only suggest you remove student loans that's probably reporting like this. This one says 120 days late. You can see the payment history at the bottom is just all out of whack. The payment status says 120 days late. This is a perfect example. Maybe your student loans turn into a charge off. Maybe it's a charge off, or maybe it's now a collection. Those are the ones that you want to remove from your credit reports. And I do see some people removing student loans to help with their debt to income ratio, but that's none of my business. I'm just saying. I do see people doing that. So I want to show you guys the process of removing these student loans from your credit reports. So let's get right on into it. And when you guys need to get a copy of your credit report, then I definitely suggest you guys go to Identity IQ. I have a link down below. Get your credit reports. They have a $1 trial for 7 days. Definitely check them out, because you'll be able to see all the information like you see here, because that last date activity is going to be very important, also for your letters going forward. So I definitely want you guys to go on here on Identity IQ and get your credit reports. Now, to fill out this letter, you guys, is going to be steps. So this whole process, you can see this is once you actually get my dispute letters. So I created dispute letters for you all on my website, Rickitacom. It's $27 for 6 letters. It's a package. I have late payments letters, student loans, collections, charge off, bankruptcy. I have all of these letters here, and I also have my membership. If you guys are a part of my membership, don't worry about getting these letters. Just worry about just making sure you have that membership, because you're going to get all these letters plus more by just being a member in my membership. So you don't have to worry about it, because members have access to all of these letters plus more, as long as you are a member. Now, the student loan letters are here, so it's only $27. So it's literally less than $5 per letter. So that is really amazing. I want to make sure I made it affordable. So if you have student loans, it's nothing holding you back. You guys can spend $27 just eating out one time at a restaurant. So literally what you spend less than a weekend, you can have your student loans fixed. It's no excuses, you guys. So I put this together for you all, just to make sure that you all have letters available, because student loans can really hurt you. So definitely get the student loan letter. It's right on my website, Rickita.com. I'll make sure I have it down below. Now, once you have a letter, this is what you're going to see. So its process should take about 3 months, to complete. It could take less, it could take longer, but that's just like the average of time. Now, what we're going to have to do is we got to send out letters to the credit bureaus, plus we're going to have to send out letters to the student loan company. So month number 1 is what we're going to do right now. So we're going to send letter number 1, because don't forget, you got 6 letters total. Letter number 1 is going to go to the credit bureaus. Then we're going to, the next month, we're going to wait our 35 days. The next month, we're going to send letter number 2 or 3 to the credit bureaus, depending on whether or not they responded to the first letter, because sometimes they may not respond. You're going to send letter number 2 or 3. And then also, you're going to mail letter number 4 to the actual company that's listing your student loan. So if it's U.S. Department of Education, then mail them a letter. whoever your student loans is with, you're going to mail them letter number 4. Now, the third month, if those accounts are still not deleted, then you want to mail letter number 5 to the credit bureaus. And then also you want to mail letter number 6 to each company that's listed on your credit reports. Okay. And then month number 4, the account's still not deleted. You like, dude, this is just too much. I mailed these letters, they're not deleting it. Then I want you to file complaints with the Better Business Bureau, the CFPB, and also the Attorney General that's in your state. So now that we know all of that, you guys can get a free trial to Aura. I'm going to aura.com/Rickita. Go ahead and get your free trial. Sign up for my credit membership at Rickitacom. And remember, that membership is basically right here. This is the membership. So I have a $1 trial. Also, if you guys pay a little bit more upfront, which is the $99, then you guys just pay $29 per month. Like, you're not going to miss it. And then too, when you're a member, we send out these letters for you for free. So all this, where to put this, Rickita, you don't have none of that going on. None of that. So definitely get that membership. And then get all 3 of your credit scores and credit reports for a $1 trial with Identity IQ. I have that link also. Now, this is the address to the credit bureaus. If you guys get your credit reports from Identity IQ, which I do suggest it, go there, get your credit reports from them. Once you get your credit reports from them, then they'll have the address to the company where your student loan company right there at the bottom. All the way at the bottom, they have all the address to every company that's listed on your credit reports. But these are the addresses to the credit bureaus. So this is the first letter that you're going to send in for your student loans. So I masked some of the juicy information here. I just masked it all off, but this information will be there when you purchase your letter. So this is what it's going to say. So, dear sir and madam, I am writing to request that you verify the student loans listed on my credit reports. So, and then it'll go into a whole bunch of juicy stuff. And then for your reference, this is what you need to put here. This is your information here. This is what you need to put here. You need to make sure that you put your date of birth here. Make sure that you put your current address. Well, let me say, put your address. Wherever your address is, put that there. And then also put your social security number here. And then make sure you type your first and last name and put it here. That is the information that you want to put on a letter just like this, okay? Now, after that, you're going to go to letter number 2 the next month. Keep going down. You're going to see all those other letters. You can see it's 13 pages total. So you'll go down and complete that. Now, what I want you to do is I want you to get this letter here, and then I want you to make 3 copies of it, depending on if it's on all 3 credit bureaus. It should. Make 3 copies of it and send it to all 3 credit bureaus. So I gave you the address. I really want you to send it out certified. Please send it out certified. Like, you want to make sure these accounts coming off your credit reports, you don't want to play any games. Please make sure you send it out certified. Now, when you send it out certified mail, you just send it. You'll get this at the post office. They have a lot of them there. I take them because I have to do certified here. I do a lot of certified letters here, and I send it out certified. It's going to be less than $5 per letter. So you're going to think about paying about $15. It's going to be so worth it, you guys. But send out your letter certified that you see. The one that we just did there is literally as simple as that letter. You want to send that out certified. Now, when you're sending out certified, you want to make sure that you're listing these accounts, because I'm telling you to do 3, put all 3 of them, make a copy of this letter and send out to all 3 credit bureaus. Do you see the account name that's on here? The Nelnet. And then also you guys will see the account number. I want you to get that account name, if it's U.S. Department of Education, and that account number. And I want you, if you want to send out, less letters, then I want you to send that letter to all 3 credit bureaus. But put the name of the account. Make sure you put in that name of the account on that one letter, and then you may have multiple ones. So 9 times out of 10, you probably have 5 to 10 student loans. List all of them there. So let me show you how I want you all to do that, because that's going to be a very, very important step, so they can know exactly what student loans you want to get removed. So now that we're on the letter, so after you list, and I'm going to tell you all when it comes down to the credit bureaus, this is why I don't have a special spot for this. When it comes down to the credit bureaus, if we all sending out the same letters, we're not going to get the same results. Okay. I mean, we're gonna water down the results. So you want to switch up the letter some. So to switch up the letter, what you can do is after that first, after you see the first paragraph, you can start listing your accounts here. After you see the second one, you can list the accounts. You can list the accounts here. After this one, you can list it here. You can list it here. Just make sure you listen it within this section. And that's all I want to tell you. When I say list the account, this is what I mean. Put the account name, put your account number, and keep going down the list depending on who your student loans is with, and put that account number in there. So you're going to keep going and then list that account, those accounts. Now remember, you can put this in different spaces, and that's why I didn't put anything on here, because I just know personally it's more effective if we don't have the same exact letter. We all listen to these account names in the same spot. It's going to be, it's not going to be as effective. I'm just being honest. So you can list them here. And then also after you do your personal information, and everybody going to choose their own thing, you can list that here. So there we go here. You can list your accounts just like this. And don't think too hard, you guys. This is going to a system called eOscar. It's going to be a computer that's scanning it, but you just don't want to have the same thing as everybody else. You want to list it in a different spot. So you can just list those accounts and let their computer system pick up those account numbers. But go ahead and list it like that, and then make 3 copies of that same letter, and then send it to all 3 credit bureaus. And make sure you send it certified. This is going to be very, very important. I know a lot of people just want to send it out with a stamp. Please, we're not talking about begging them for late payments. We're talking about student loans. We're talking about debt to income ratio may be out of whack. We're talking about you cannot get a loan because you have these student loans in default. You cannot get a loan because you have over $200,000 in student loans. We're talking about a serious matter. So you want to make sure you're sending it certified so you can have a paper trail, okay? It's going to be very, very important. Now, don't forget to get a copy of this letter. Go to Rickitacom. You'll see that you can schedule a call if you have any questions. Also, my home buying application. You want to buy a home, I can definitely help you with that process. You can do all of that right on my website. And the late payment letters, student loan removal letter, collections, charge off, bankruptcies, whatever you're looking to work to remove, you can find those letters here. I do suggest you guys just become a part of the membership too, because I meet up with everyone twice per month. I help you send out those letters. It's not like a guessing game. You're going to get more detailed information also, and you'll always have access to ask me questions. But here is the student loan removal package. It's going to be 6 letters. Definitely check this out, because it's going to really help you all when you're working to remove those student loans from your credit reports. So I don't care who your student loans are with. If you need to remove them, definitely start working to remove those student loans, especially if it's damaging your credit. And when you go on Credit Karma, this is what you should see. Hey, it looked like your student loans were removed from your credit reports. That is what you're going to see. Now, we're going to go over other accounts, not just your student loans, because there's so many other accounts. So now we did student loans. The next one on the list is collections. So if you have collections on your credit reports and you need to start to work to remove them, definitely stick around, because I'm going to show you how to remove them. We're also going to go over inquiries. Removing inquiries, bankruptcies for sure. I want to show you guys how to remove bankruptcy, which is listed as a public record. Show you guys how to remove that, and also just all over charge off accounts too. So now we're going to go into collections. So if you guys have collections on your credit reports and you need to work to remove them, definitely stick around, because I'm going to show you how to remove those collections. And here is an example of collection. Great, a collection was removed from your file. Definitely stick around to the next video, because I'm going to show you guys how to remove those collections. If you have any questions, schedule that call. I'll see you guys in the next video.